When Porsche released its 997 version of the turbo, we were one of the first ones in Sweden to try it out. A friend of mine got the first example in Sweden. It's a 3.6 liter Boxer 6 engine and compared to the PDK version of the 997, it's 3.8 liter, the PDK version. The 3.6 is really tunable as well. It's a beautiful car as well.
Gustav Super Races shows you the world's fastest cars put against each other in adrenaline-filled drag races. Gustav runs a successful YouTube channel with soon over 200 million views and a great reputation within the world of racing. In this show, he will present the best races he's ever organized, with rare supercars from Bugatti, Koenigsegg, Ferrari, and other top brands. These races share a unique look with the raw performance of the world's fastest cars.
So one of the first things we wanted to do is to try when the double clutch version of the 911 Turbo came out versus the older 3.6 liter 997 Mark 1 version. As you can see, it's a significant difference.
Vi ska ut här, eller?
Nej, vi ska köra på PDK.
Ja, jag tänkte om man kör min mellan.
Jaha, nej, där. På den sidan.
Ja, det är så. Ska vi köra?
Ja, kör.
Det är perfekt så att...
Det är svårt att växla snabbare än när man har haft det.
Sen tror jag den håller uppe trycket på ett annat sätt.
Ja.
Ja.
When you sit in a BMW M5 Touring with its V10 and you have tuned it down in Italy at Super Sprint with a complete exhaust system from Super Sprint with performance headers, cats and exhaust, adding 40 horsepower, you're having close to 550 horsepower in this family car. It's easy to forget the weight in that car and also the aerodynamics. It's that will make you be overtaken by a standard Porsche 911 Turbo with 480 horsepower and a 6-speed manual gearbox. Check out this Porsche. The yellow calipers indicates it has ceramic brakes, and the yellow calipers also matches the yellow seat belts. It's a beautiful combination.
växling och allting gick bra eller?
Skapligt.
Bra.
So we race this BMW M5 Touring again, but this time it was completely stock. So 507 horsepower versus a 911 turbo, this time with the automatic gearbox, the Tiptronic. As you can see, there's a big difference between a sports car and a family car, especially at speed.
Okay.
Whoops.
Nice. Yeah, it was
Still expected to go much faster.
Yeah.
Actually, it's not sort
It's
of
not that much a
it's not
difference.
killing you totally.
No.
It's-
So it's a pretty good result for a station wagon.
Yeah, with the kids in the back.
Yeah.
And the skis and the...
Everything. But you don't have a limiter on this.
No, it's still limited. What's it doing? Lots of sand on the road.
Yeah, I would have expected it to be a little bit faster maybe
Yeah.
than it was. But it has automatic transmission in that one.
Okay. I can also.
Först i mål.
Exakt.
Back in 2006, when I had the BMW M6 coupe with 507 horsepower V10, I really thought it was almost unbeatable. Until we raced the, at the time, new 911 turbo with a 6-speed manual gearbox and a driver who really can shift fast. I didn't stand a chance to that car. It's always interesting to see the difference between a Gran Turismo or a Grand Tourer and a real sports car. We raced Jaguar XKR with supercharger and 510 horsepower versus a regular 911 turbo.
Oh.
Den hängde på rätt bra. Ja.
Since Porsche 911 Turbo with double clutch PDK really loses out against the SL65 Black Series, the difference will be even more if you race the older 911 Turbo with 480 horsepower. Let's check it out.
Porsche Turbo manuell låda mot Black Series.
When you order a car, it's good to take into consideration the added weight of options, but also the added weight when you, for example, choose a convertible. This 911 Turbo is a convertible, which is 100 to 200 kilos heavier than the regular non-convertible. We race the regular turbo versus a convertible turbo and see the difference.
Porsche Turbo Cabrio versus Porsche Turbo Coupe. vänta.
Och det är originalmotor den också va?
Den är original, ja.
Det är inte speciellt mycket.
Nej. Nej, han tog ju lite högre på farterna, men din bil är ju lite tyngre så att det var ju rätt svem.
Den går ändå jävligt bra.
Vad var du uppe i?
270.
I was driving an individual BMW M6 coupe. That is a special request color of BMW M6. This was in Hellrot, bright red. It was not faster than a regular color, which was bad because I lost this race versus a 911 turbo. Okay, M6 board and M5 board presents standard BMW M6 versus 997 turbo. Also standard. We're gonna do rolling start from 50 kilometers per hour up to 250 kilometers per hour. And the limited kick signal to 70 kilometers per hour touch speed. Now he come up to the right of us, good. Gonna hold 50 here. And I think he might be faster. We'll see. It's always interesting to see a race when you have the identical cars, same models, and if it's a difference. We tried a grey M6 coupe with a V10 versus the 911 turbo 6-speed manual. When you have a BMW M5 with a V10, you could also go and tune it. This owner went to Kellner's Sport in Germany to buy other camshafts, sharper camshafts, more aggressive camshafts. You also have a complete race system from Super Sprint with other headers and race exhaust. It has close to 570, 580 horsepower, and that is just enough to maybe beat the Porsche 911 Turbo 480 horsepower. Let's see how it goes. Here we have the 997 Turbo. Race number 2 versus the Kellner's tuned M5. First race, it was a missed shift, but
what he blamed.
yes, we'll see. So it's going to be from 50 kilometers per hour to 250 kilometers per hour. Till att få en bra start också. $280, $210, $240, $250.
Gustav Super Races shows you the world's fastest cars put against each other in adrenaline-filled drag races. Gustav runs a successful YouTube channel with soon over 200 million views and a great reputation within the world of racing. In this show, he will present the best races he's ever organized, with rare supercars from Bugatti, Koenigsegg, Ferrari, and other top brands. These races share a unique look with the raw performance of the world's fastest cars.